Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for Survival of the Fittest. This one's going to be doing my weekly review for this week's episode of Survival of the Fittest Season 2. This one is for Season 2, Episode 6. Okay guys, so it's going to be doing my weekly review for this week's episode of Survival of the Fittest Season 2. This one is for Season 2, Episode 6, Burn It Down. So, really awesome episode this week, guys. Honestly, Season 2, continuing along with, amazing episodes in my opinion, really strong season, and honestly, if you ask me, and I know a lot of people have agreed, I was on a call with a couple of my friends that watched this series, and we were all discussing a little bit in that, it feels like the episodes they're just getting better and better. We're getting better and better episodes as the series goes on, and honestly, it's amazing. It's an amazing series, and honestly, I feel like I gotta mention it in this one because, this is really an episode that I feel like really just kind of came out of nowhere as a really strong episode. So for me, this one, as well as a couple other people as well, I know, I can get some people to agree with me. This episode is a 9 out of 10. I mean, it's almost a perfect episode in my opinion. There are some flaws, but I mean, it's nitpicking at this point, honestly. This episode was very entertaining, a lot of great stuff in it, and I really have to say, too, that there was a lot of action in this episode, and I didn't expect to have as much action as we actually got. We actually got to see, and of course, spoiler warning if you haven't seen it yet, Zeke's group completely wiped out, including Zeke himself. So that was crazy. I did not expect to see that at all, and this episode focuses on David and, the rest of the group, and they make a plan in this episode. They basically decide to take them all out, and I mean, they get away with it, David, Morgan, Jeremy and the sniper, we got, Clay that comes in, he's involved in this whole thing as well, big shootout, and, it's a very exciting scene as the episode goes on, I have to say. Now, this episode, we also get to focus on a little bit on kind of, Zeke, and a little bit of, now, this is the only part that kind of confused me in this episode, is that we got to see a couple scenes with Zeke that I don't feel work well. I don't know what it is. His lines in this episode, the way he kind of delivered it, it didn't work well for me, and I think that's the main thing that's holding this episode back a little bit from a 10 out of 10, but, I don't know, just the way he was talking, it felt off to me, I don't know why, but, don't get me wrong, I still really enjoyed it. Some of his dialogue, Zeke's dialogue, it just didn't work well for me while I was watching it, I gotta be honest, but, David in this episode, as well as, like I said, our entire group, they wipe out the entire location, and by the end of it, David basically is holding Zeke at gunpoint. They have a really awesome fight with some great music as usual. I think this season has been killing it with the music. I think that this season has had, some amazing music, kind of throughout. Every episode seems to have like a song in it that's just like a masterpiece, honestly. It really adds to the episodes, and I think that was the case with this episode as well. Now, we get to see David kind of struggle a bit. He kind of almost wants to, and I talked to Megamat about this a little bit as well after the episode, and it seems like basically that David was hesitating. He was kind of thinking that maybe I shouldn't kill Zeke. Maybe I don't need to kill Zeke. And Josh actually takes Zeke out, and he's the one to do it, not David. And that was a very interesting twist, and I gotta say I did not see that coming at all. And that is that. So the episode ends with two characters kind of walking up and them seeing Zeke's whole location basically obliterated, really completely destroyed. And it's very interesting because going into episode 7, we have both episode 7 and episode 8 next week. We're gonna have a lot of the aftermath in episode 7 from what it sounds like. So it's gonna be very interesting to see these new characters that kind of walk up at the end and what's gonna happen after that. So very awesome episode this week, guys. 9 out of 10. Absolutely love this episode, and I definitely want to hear your opinions about this week's episode in the comment section below. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe for weekly reviews for Survival of the Fittest. Subscribe to Megamat, of course, on YouTube, and of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another video for Survival of the Fittest. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.